in helping to avoid Alzheimer's. And it also helps manage urinary incontinence, forgetfulness, hair loss, and acne. So zinc actually has a lot going for it when it comes to menopause. So that's it. You have all the minerals that can help with menopause management. Now, this is a radio broadcast, so it's audio only, but if you go to my YouTube channel and find the video on minerals for menopause, you will find that there's a chart with all this information on it. And if you're a person who likes charts, you'll love this, having this at your fingertips and being able to have all this information on one sheet of paper. So if you examine the chart, or if you think about the review of what I've told you, you'll see that the greatest benefit of the minerals is for your bone quality overall. And the mineral that has the greatest number of benefits is actually zinc. But the most important mineral is calcium. The second most important is magnesium. And phosphorus is phooey, so you don't need to take phosphorus. You see, I think consolidating all the minerals in one broadcast and on one chart is really helpful, so you can see how they compare in terms of importance. And I also think it's fun to do these broadcasts that group things differently than you will find them in my book, because in the book they coordinate with whatever disease or symptom we're talking about, which is very important and very valuable, but sometimes it's good to look at things from different angles. And the reason that's good is because sometimes it just helps you more to see it from a different perspective. What I love about these radio broadcasts and my videos is that I can address material from all kinds of different angles, and I can make it so that you have access to that information from different angles, and you may use it differently. And so I invite you to use this information as I've presented it, in terms of just what all the different minerals can do for you and seeing how they differ. It's a wonderful thing to be able to go to a vitamin shop, mineral shop, and have a list with you and know what products will serve which purposes. And that's my goal. My goal is to make things easy for you to get what you want for managing your menopause. And when I break it down in terms of what each mineral can do, you know, if you're a person who wants to use vitamins and minerals for your menopause primarily or in conjunction with other things, this information helps you do just that. That's my goal. My goal is to help you manage things your way and to know all the benefits and risks, to know all the pros and cons, to know all the achievements and limitations of each and everything, because there's nothing that does everything. There's nothing that's perfect, not for you and not for all women. There's just no such thing that's perfect. So it's all about learning all the nuances of what each option has to offer you, and then being able to tailor that to your particular needs and preferences, and then being able to do what you want. This is what I do all day. I teach. I'm all about education. I don't have an angle. I don't have a product. I don't have anything to push on you. I just give you facts, and I help you connect the dots and understand the facts. And women are they're just so shocked at how everything makes sense. Now, that's sad that they're so shocked that things make sense. That tells you about our world today. That tells you a lot about life. It says that people are mostly confused. Well, every woman who gets my education says it all just makes so much sense, and they are just in love with this idea that it makes sense. And most women who discover this education, whether it be by videos or my book or this radio broadcast, they start devouring the whole education. They binge watch, they binge listen. They basically plow through the material in order so that they can get all of it, because they start seeing that it makes so much sense, and they see how little they knew, and they start seeing how much power they have if they have an adequate, accurate, unbiased, complete education. That is what I do. That is what my product is, education, nothing more. So whether you are a person who is visual or auditory or kinesthetic, I provide every resource for every woman regardless of her learning style. If you're a visual person and you learn best that way, you should watch my YouTube videos, because I make everything so easy for you to understand. I use props, I use models, I use analogies. There's no way you can't understand. I mean, it's just so fun and easy, and you'll be laughing. I have 18-year-olds watching. I mean, it's amazing how everyone understands. If you are a visual person and you like to read, get my book. It's the whole education. It's written in a very down to earth way. It makes it easy for you to understand. I use a lot of the same analogies. You will be able to get the whole education all at once in one place. If you like the idea of the videos but don't like the idea of how long it takes to watch all the videos, and you like the idea of getting the whole education at once, get the 2-day seminar as a DVD or as a webinar. That will give you the entire education in both a visual manner and in a way that allows you to feel like you're actually in the room at a seminar. And it won't take nearly as long as watching all the videos, one a week basically. So there are so many different ways to get this education. If you like reading about menopause in a kind of fun, catchy way, look at the articles on my website. I write articles about menopause, and I write them in a way that ensures that you will not forget the information. I make them fun and interesting and short reads. They're articles of, 2 and 3 pages. Easy reads, but you will not forget. So go and look at those articles. They're all free. You can download them. You can print them out. You can do whatever you want. They're there for your amusement and for your education. And if you need me to personalize anything for you, to help tailor anything, to help you make decisions for your own personal situation, please schedule a one-on-one consultation. In a consultation, I can give you so much more than you could ever get in any clinical setting with any doctor. I mean, you spend 10 minutes a year in your doctor's office. There is no way they can do with you what I can do with you. So spend time with me getting the education, learning what your options are, learning the pros and cons of all your options, and then go to your doctor. And guess what? You'll make their job so much easier. They will love you because you were educated by a reputable source. I'm a board certified gynecologist, for heaven's sakes. I know my stuff. And they love it that you got your education from me and not from Dr. Google or some celebrity or some person in the alternative community trying to push something on you or scare you. They love it that you got a real education from a person who knows what she's talking about. So take advantage of this stuff. I mean, use it to your benefit. That's what I'm here for. And I promise you, you will have such an easier time managing your menopause. You will have such an easier time working with all professionals. And the goal here is to make the rest of your life the best of your life. And you know what? That is so easy to do if you get an education. It's so easy to do. Every woman deserves this education. Every woman deserves to have an easy menopause, a pleasant menopause. And that's what I'm here to do for you. So go to my website, menopausetailor.me. Visit my YouTube channel, and I hope you come back for the next broadcast, which will be on dietary supplements for menopause. Signing off for now, this is Menopause Tailor telling you goodbye. Bye.